Hello! It's been so long since I've been able to record and post for this channel, and I'm super excited to do so right now. I haven't been able to skate in a while. I've still been in transition between family's houses because my apartment had mold and it's been over a year since we've lived there. But I'm in Kauai now and I needed a pair of skates for here. I didn't bring my own, so I've been waiting patiently for a new pair of Golden Horse skates. I'm gonna do an unboxing. Here we go. These are the Street Cloud. I got them in green this time, so we're gonna go ahead and open them and give them a quick review. I sent in my sizes, so they are semi-custom to my foot. I'll also post a tutorial on how to do the sizing. I think people get discouraged about the requirements for the sizing, but trust me, if you just follow the pictures, once you do it, you'll be good, because then they should fit once you get them. So here it is. I got the large toe stop. You have an option to do the small or the large. I prefer large because I came from the artistic roller skating world. And you can also choose your wheel. You can have a bigger wheel. I opted for the 58 millimeter. You can also do a 63, which is a bit bigger. It's an 82A, which is an outdoor wheel. They say indoor, outdoor. You can wear outdoor wheels indoors. And I got them in gold. I also opted for more of the amateur plate. I'd really like to try it out and see how much I can do with it. I opted for the upgraded 360-degree pivot, which should help me with my being able to do more of spins and edges. If you're not a spinner and you don't need deep edges, you really don't need the 360-degree pivot. I actually think that the standard has a lot of give since I've tried them out as well. So this is a suede. It is real suede leather boot. It is split leather, and we have a velour, I think it's called, velour interior. So pretty cushy. You can see that I did not get a super stiff boot. You have the option to upgrade to a stiff tongue. I did not get that stiff tongue on this one. So it is pretty flexible. And we'll just do a little squeeze test here. So this is a rating of a 10. They say it's pretty equivalent to a Moxie Lolly, which I have not tried. But it is pretty flexible, which means if you have ankle injuries, this may not be supportive enough for you. So I wanted to just try something that was pretty flexible and see how I did with it. I think I still probably would need some ankle support, but if you watched my last video, I did an unboxing of a Street Noble, which is a hardness of 40, and it was way too hard for me. I tried it, I kept trying it, I wasn't able to break it in. I just don't skate as much on them to be able to break it in, but also my ankles are pretty darn little, so I just wasn't able to really break that in. So I'm really excited to try these. I think they're gonna be really comfortable. I'd personally like a softer boot than having a boot that's too firm. So my next, I think, is going to be my sweet spot is going to be the Diamond or the Street Magic. So I think that's really where I would be the most comfortable, and that is going to be my next order. But I wanted to give these a try. So these are the Street Cloud. You have an option of 12 different colors. If you go on to the website, you will want to look on the Diamond or the Cloud for all the color options. And there are 12. Again, you can choose the big toe stop or the little toe stop. These are a fiber compound standard 360-degree pivot truck or plate. Also, what you're going to want to notice, if you order the standard plate without this 360-degree pivot, you will be getting it in Imperial. And what that means, you'll see the EN next to it online. What that means is it's American thread for your toe stops. So if you need to reorder toe stops, it's easier to order with American thread than with European metric. These do last a really long time, especially if you're an indoor skater. You might never really have to replace them. But if you're going backwards on your toe stops down a hill a lot outdoors, maybe in a year or two you would have to replace those. So I think that the plastic on the bottom doesn't look as good as some of the upgraded Noble or Diamond boots, but you know, if you don't care about that vanity, we'll try the comfort level tomorrow of these, but other than that, it shouldn't really bother you. The reason that I chose to partner with Golden Horse is because they're a great economical skate for a skate that you can customize and also upgrade. They have an upgrade to a 360-degree pivot. You can upgrade to the Vanguard plate, which is what I prefer to skate on. And they have some really decent toe stops that are nice and thick and won't wear out as quick. And they also give really good support. So even though this is a pretty flexible boot, all of the other skates offer a lot more support around your ankles. So there's going to last you a pretty long time. They've been around since 1969. They do inline skates, they do ice skates, and they've been doing rental skates for a really long time. So they've been around for a while. They're not just one of these new pop-up skate companies. They really know their parts and can offer you something from completely beginner all the way through. If you want to be able to do artistic skating, there are world-class skaters that are skating on the higher end versions of these skates. Also, you get free international shipping with Golden Horse skates. That's that. I'm really excited to try these, and at the end of this video, we'll give them a go and give them a quick review on the pavement. If you like this channel, consider subscribing. I have tutorials from beginner all the way through advanced and even some artistic skating. So hit that subscribe button. Also follow me on Instagram at Appelusa and TikTok. Yeah, just those. I was so excited I forgot to introduce myself. Okay, so here's the second part of the review, the actual in the skate review. And I really like these boots. I think they're very versatile. I'm able to do a lot with them, even some 1-foot spins, even with the outdoor wheels on, some nice deep edges. And the boot is still keeping me very firm in there. I mean, they're not very firm, they're actually very flexible, but even for a flexible, more amateur boot, they're still supportive. Golden Horse has very supportive boots in general. There is one that's softer than this, which is the Pony. I probably wouldn't skate on that personally. For me, not for anybody else. I think my sweet spot is probably going to be the Street Magic, which I will also review. These are a very comfortable boot. Some of the higher end boots for me were uncomfortable to do, even crossovers, but I have a very skinny ankle and even bony, so for me it was they're more uncomfortable, and I don't think that I would personally break them in. I don't know that I skate as much anymore as a lot of people, but for these I don't have any discomfort when I do crossovers or slalom. They're very, very comfortable, and the agility of the plate is really nice. I'm able to do a lot of tricks on these, and they're supportive and comfortable. If you do want support, I'd probably go with the Street Magic. And if you like a lot of support, maybe you were an ice skater, I would go to the Diamond or to the Maven. And that's my review of these. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Appelusa. Check the description for links. You can get 10% off, and subscribe to this channel. Check out my tutorials on how to do some tricks.